That man that leads with his wallet will find other ways to manipulate you. Or from a man's perspective, if he truly loves you with all of his heart, he will never have an issue with you asking him for money.
As he mentions intimacy, you must start talking about money, so both of you feel uncomfortable.
Man have to make to be with you.
That's between me and my man. So whenever God feels like he completed his will, that's when you'll have everything you desire.
Who do you think is better at leading in general, men or women?
Man to provide more than he can provide.
You're a star in China because you're black. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
If you think you're being a sweet girl by dating a man and not asking for anything, welcome to his circus.
I understand her perspective as a woman, but from a man's perspective, if he truly loves you with all of his heart, he will never have an issue with you asking him for money.
But now all of a sudden this guy has to come along and ruin it for everyone!
He will not have a problem giving you money.
I don't think girls are stinky poos. I think you're a queen.
Because men are natural providers and they want to take care of what they love. The only thing a man may have an issue with is if a woman only sees him as a free checkbook, that he has no validity outside of what he can do for her. That's why I always tell women, don't go after the guy just because he got money. Don't go after the guy because he knows how to lead with his pocketbook. Because that man that leads with his wallet will find other ways to manipulate you outside of monetary. But the man you should choose is a man who is generous. Because a man who is generous will give you everything even if you don't have a lot. The man who is generous doesn't lead with his wallet because it's actually in his nature to want to take care of you. It's in his nature to want to make sure you don't have to really ask for much. He pays attention to you. He listens to you. See, that man, you don't have to beg for anything. Because that man genuinely sees you as treasure and not a trophy.
I get what this man is saying. I get what he's saying. The thing with today's day and age, in the West, you do not know who's who. I just showed a video the other day of a woman laughing, posting a pic. She's taking an airport flight to see her next man. I know women are doing a lot of this as jokes, but how many women are being for real? How many women do this? How many women have their man say they're going to be gone for a weekend? Maybe they just got with their man and then go somewhere and do their thing. So nowadays, men are hesitant to be generous. So yeah, you're trying to pander to women. But what's going on out there? Some are getting lucky, a lot are not. And that's the reason. Why is that happening? Because guys like you are sitting around telling women to date a generous man. And there's not many generous guys out there to be found. Tell them the truth. Tell them that, Mr. Panderer.
Panda?
As soon as he mentions intimacy, you must start talking about money. So both of you feel uncomfortable. As soon as he mentions intimacy, if a guy's smart and he knows how women work, he's not going to mention intimacy. Why would he not mention intimacy? He's going to exude it. A woman's going to feel it. See, the way women are nowadays, they have to feel it. So if a man mentions it, he's not making a woman feel it. A woman feels it in the way he talks, the way he presents himself, the way he moves, the way he doesn't talk. Yes, because a lot of intimacy with a woman is not talking at all. Why? Women want to see some mystery. All of those things go into play. So yeah, women can think that way. And that's why guys don't trust nowadays. Because that same woman that's fly will be throwing it back on some dude for that cash. Believe it or not, you'll see, give them a price. Keep setting the price. They're going to go for it. And that's what high value guys know. They don't mind tricking. And as she's saying, as the guy said, she's going to find a generous man. And guys know that. That's why guys aren't dealing with that.
How much does a man have to make to be with you?
That's between me and my man.
Okay, but I mean, your man is watching.
Like I said, that's between me and my man.
That's my girl.
Don't matter how much you make.
It don't matter at all?
Listen, if me and my man have established that we gonna be together and we gonna be loyal, then what he make don't matter, because at the end of the day, it's both of us. So if we ain't making that month, that year, then that's on us.
So at what age do you feel like a man should have like life kind of together?
we're constantly growing and evolving. So whenever God feels like he completed his will, that's when you will have everything you desire. Thank you.
I like her.
Wow. Impressive. So impressive. Did you see that? Shut him down. When you get a woman that will shut down a guy like that for you, that's when you're winning. She shut him down. You can't tell me anything about my man. But what happens in the West? Who do women usually do that for? The men who don't deserve that. While the men who do deserve it, let me tell the truth. I gotta say this for people out there so they can understand. There's a lot of guys out there that don't do the work. They don't work on talking to women. They don't work on certain things. I get why a lot of guys can't talk to women nowadays, but some guys won't try and leave and say, I'm going to leave. Sometimes guys will need to work on themselves, but the way it is nowadays, it's just not worth it. Why would a guy work on himself there? This is how men feel. When they can leave, place themselves somewhere else, and get so much more of their money's worth. That's how guys see things nowadays. And when more men see it that way, they say, makes no sense. Like the last woman, when you have to search over and yonder, what do I mean over and yonder? I mean all through New York. See, I have to talk to 1,000 women to find that good woman. It's crazy. Do you know how long it would take me to talk to 1,000 women? It's not going to happen. Why? 1,000 women won't give me the time of day. That's why guys are leaving.
Don't you agree, Mr. Feather?
Word.
Having my man drop me off at the airport so I can go see my other man.
Cheater!
This is the clip right here and why men struggle nowadays. Facts.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes.
I judge women based on stuff they can change. Your makeup, unnatural beauty, I'm gonna judge you.
Okay. But even still, it's not like we're caked up. I know, right?
I mean, I can't tell. What do you really look like under there? Just say height doesn't matter, we'll walk away.
Height does not matter.
Nice!
She has a chance. When he said to say height doesn't matter, we'll walk away, and she said height doesn't matter, I said she has a chance. She used reason and said, wait a minute, the guy's right. I can take off, show my full face now, no makeup. I don't look like this without it. Let me get this man out of here. Let me save myself. That's a smart woman. Because a real reckless woman, a real feminazi woman is going to say, oh, you better not dare touch my face. You can't take my makeup on my face. Police, blow a whistle, cause a scene. When he's just being cordial and nice, and it was a friendly interaction, right? He's not trying to cause any problems. Shouts out to her. Kudos to you for being smart and not smart, but being reasonable and saying, yeah, he's right. I can't take this off. Let me let it go. But let me get into the next one.
You believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay. Most religions, it's an order to things. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. Do you believe in that order or no?
No. It's a partnership. I don't feel like men above women. I feel like that's...
So you think men and women are equal?
Yes.
Who do you think is better at leading in general, men or women?
Men, because they can take the emotion out of it.
Okay. So now, who do you think is better at leading in general, a mother or her children?
A mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you think is better at leading in general, God or a man?
God.
Okay, so you just explained the order right there. God over man because God is better at leading men. Man over woman because man is better at leading women. And women over children because women is better at leading children. You just proved my point right there.
Okay. Okay.
It's about damn time.
Man, when they put that Dave Chappelle part at the end, it kills me. But no, it's so right, and it's sad that they had to break it down that way. Even the part when the guy broke it down and said, you know, how about I take away your makeup? It always has to be brought that way. It has to be simplified and broken down so a woman can understand it. It's great that men keep doing that because the more we keep doing it, that's the more women will understand. And the reason why we have to break it down simple is the same way it's broken down to us. It's the same way God broke it down to us. The same way Jesus came and broke things down in parables to us. So we have to do that and do the same thing to other people. I don't want to get too deep, but you guys know exactly what I'm saying.
A woman should never ask a man to provide more than he can provide. That's wrong. A woman should always live within the man's means. And if the man has the means, great. If he doesn't, don't ask for it. If you want more, work together to build it up.
Exactly what I said before. More women have to work with a man to build it up. That's the only way a man could have disposable income, enough income to blow money, right? You want a man to be able to retire you, help him build. You want a man to make over 100,000 a year and he's making 70? Come to him with, hey, babe, let's build this together. Put yourself in a position to help make that happen. Come help men build it up. Then there will be more high earning men. If you're not bringing that to the table, you're just collecting, you can't make it through what's going on nowadays, especially because winter is pretty much here. It's not fully in, but it's steamrolling and fast. And we get into that day and age where you don't have it, you're going to wish you did. You're going to wish you had that savings. You're going to wish you had that emergency fund. You're going to wish you had a bunch of different things. It's going to be needed soon. A lot of women aren't ready for it. Sad, but they're not. A lot of men aren't as well. You're a star in China because you're black. Look at my man out there. Got all these Chinese girls going over to him taking pictures. Man, it's wild because I'll be real with you. I spoke to someone today about this. When you're out there, you'll feel like, oh, look, she's putting her arm, laying her arm on him, her head on his arm. Some guys, I would feel like this before. You feel like they're making a mockery of you at first. I would keep seeing this, and I'm like, they're making a mockery out of these guys. But then I'm seeing women like this and women like the other one, gorgeous, talking to these black men. Look at him. This is joy. He just had like 5 different women stop him, putting their head on him a little bit. Look at this.
Man, oh man.
Man, beautiful thing. And guys, I see guys from like places like Africa and places like that, right? A lot of them will be students out there, and some of them will go there and be for work and work there. But these guys move and walk around the beach, get picture among picture. Same thing with this guy. Picture, sometimes girls and guys. And then after that, have girls flirting with them, and then they're talking to the girls, and the girls are letting them know they want to be talked to. They want to be with them. And it shows guys. Like, you guys can see this in live action in 4K. This is being seen. That guys, and it's giving guys confidence because guys from all over the world can go out and do the same thing too. And it's not just China. It's any country out there. And I know a lot of guys are seeing women are being hard on passport bros in Africa. That's not a reason to stop going to Africa or going anywhere, or Brazil. You just got to, let me tell you what kind of guy. You guys already know what kind of guy. I'm that kind of guy that can go any country and make it. Why is that? Of course I can't do that because I'm married, but I'm not married. I'm going to get in where I fit in. That's just the kind of guy I am. You got to have that much confidence. Say, okay, I'm going to go out, maneuver, and get in where I fit in. And more guys are trying to figure that out now because they see what's happening. And every guy that's watching realizes we have other options. It's definitely more to life than dealing with anything that's not that.